International, the world's #1 online Christian radio station. Check out our website at www.worshipradio.faith or follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Worship Radio INT. This is the future.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want everybody to mark this date down. July 6, 2020. This is when the game of golf in Detroit is about to change. How you guys doing today? My name is Willie Pewit. I'm the host of Conversations on the Fairways. And I really can't believe I have a podcast now, guys. Listen, this whole podcast came off of a question that I put on Facebook. If I were to start a podcast, what would you like me to talk about? That just started a complete firestorm. People were commenting, people were calling me, people were stopping me at the golf course. People were just saying, listen, man, if you start a podcast, we want you to talk about this, we want you to talk about that. So here we are right now. I am really excited, and we're going to jump this right into the mix, okay? Now, just this weekend, we had the Rocket Mortgage Classic Tournament here in Detroit, which is wonderful. The PGA is here in the city of Detroit, which is absolutely wonderful for the golf, especially during this COVID-19 right now. Things are kind of crazy right now. People really don't know what to do sports-wise. But I'm going to tell you something. Golf has exploded. It's a non-contact sport. You have your own equipment. There's really not a necessary need to touch anyone. So things, it's just like absolute wonderful. So what we're going to do today is that we're going to basically, I'm just going to introduce myself. I'm going to tell my story to you. We're going to find out a little bit about me and kind of just set the tone for what's here. I'm from Detroit. I was born in Detroit, on the east side of Detroit. I was introduced to golf at a very young age. So I caught it early. Okay, so for the parents that are listening to this right here, if your children come to you and talk about, hey, listen, Dad, I want to play golf, or you want to try it, or you think that your child might even be just a slight bit interested in golf, you can always contact us at DetroitGolfLessons.com. Fill out an information form, and we'll most definitely be in contact with you. But my whole thing with golf is that it is another option. Parents, you can use this. If your children are really, really interested in golf, you could take this to the level of having their whole college completely paid for through golf. So we really would like to hear from you guys. A lot of people just don't know where to go. Who do I talk to? They just don't know. So our golf academy is located in Romulus. We do serve the Detroit and the surrounding areas. So we most definitely have children's programs. We have adult programs. We have programs for adults. But mainly what's been happening lately is because of the COVID, we've been getting a lot of couples coming in. We've been getting a lot of families coming in. So, golf, if you play 18 holes, it takes 4 hours to play golf. So to spend 4 hours with your family or 4 hours with your significant other is most definitely a great quality time to spend. Great exercise. You're out in the weather. It's been great. It's been hot here in Detroit, but who's complaining about that? But, mainly it is a great sport to learn. It's a lifetime sport to learn. So I've been golfing since I've been 11 years old. I've always had the passion to want to play golf. The fire has never gone anywhere since that point right now. I've played in major tournaments. I've qualified for things. I most definitely love what I do. That's a rarity these days. You know what I'm saying? people just really just do jobs because they just want to, because they have to do them. But me, when I get up in the morning, I'm energized, I'm energetic, I'm ready to go. I work on the golf course, and I'm also the teaching pro at the golf course. So I'm around golf basically from sun up to sundown. Okay, I love what I do. My passion is there. If you were to come and see me for a lesson, you'll most definitely recognize that from the beginning. We here at the Academy encourage our young folks to get into golf. Okay, at least try it. You know, we have a lot of kids that get into golf and they may start off liking it and then it kind of drifts away, which that's okay. If they go into playing other sports, which is actually good for golf, because if you go and play, say, baseball or basketball or tennis or something like that, really all those are interconnected as far as the golf swing is concerned. We encourage the parents to let your children go play other sports. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that, because that just creates, you know, even video games, to be honest with you, because it's the good hand and eye coordination that you'll most definitely need when you're playing golf. We also encourage our seniors to play golf. Okay, you can get outside, get some fresh air, you get some exercise. I mean, it's just a great all-around sport. Now, also at the same time, sometimes it can be really frustrating. It is most definitely on your mental that you will most definitely almost want to give it up sometimes. But we want to encourage that you keep pressing on and you keep going. The best time to catch kids in golf is right around middle school. If you get them right around middle school, most definitely they're either going to take onto it or they're going to let it go. So I do encourage the parents to have the kids that are right around that middle school age to introduce golf to them. It's most definitely the sport that you can really latch on to and literally play it a lifetime. I know when I was in high school and I was playing on the golf team, and a lot of guys were laughing at me, you don't want to play golf, So I did play other sports, but what's this golf thing? And those same guys, 10 years later, 20 years later, are coming to me for lessons. They can't play basketball no more. Their knees are hurting. They can't play football anymore because it's just too physical. Okay? So now they finally basically just gave in and just say, saying, what is this golf thing? What is it about golf that you're so passionate about? Because golf and life are very much parallel, in my opinion, because you're going to have some good days. You're going to have some bad days. You're going to have days where you're just totally frustrated with it, and you're going to have some days that you just can't do anything wrong. Okay, so, my thing is that, try it, get out, see if you like it. It's not for everybody now. It's not for everybody now. Now, what I've been also finding lately is that my college students are getting into it because they're getting close to graduating from college. And at some point in time, if you're going into business or, you want to start your own business or something like that, golf is going to come up, okay? Somebody's going to ask you, hey, listen, man, we need a fourth person to come out and play with us. Do you know how to play golf? And you don't want to have that look on your face like, oh, my God, I got to find somebody quickly. I got to take a couple lessons. Well, golf really doesn't work like that. You need time. You need to give it time. I mean, I have some students that have come to me 3 weeks before a corporate outing and want to learn how to play golf. Now, I don't deny them. I'm just brutally honest. I say, listen, you're going to have to make a very serious commitment to doing this, okay? Now, we can get you at least playing, okay? Will you look like Tiger Woods? No, you won't, just to be brutally honest. But we will most definitely get you to the point where you won't embarrass yourself. You'll get out there and you'll be able to play. I have a lot of people that come to me that are getting ready to retire. Okay, they're friends. You know, I've been playing golf for years, been trying to talk them into coming out and play. Now they put all their energy and time into doing their business. They or into their careers, and all of a sudden now they're like facing like, man, you know, I'm getting ready to retire. What am I gonna do? I have all this free time now. Naturally, golf comes into the mix. Okay, especially if you were an athlete when you were, say, in high school, or maybe you played a little bit in college, or you most definitely are thinking, man, what am I going to do with my time? Golf is a great place to do it. Great exercise. You can walk. You can most definitely stay fit during golf. And another thing about golf is that, which actually Tiger Woods and a couple other professionals have actually changed in the game, is being fit. You know, a lot of people look at golf and say, man, look at this, big fat guy, big stomach, No. If you look at right now the PGA Tour or the women's tour, the LPGA right now, some of these guys look like they can play linebackers for some type of NFL team right now, okay? They are fit, they are strong. Like I said, Tiger Woods actually changed the whole industry of wanting to work out and get fit. It's almost like a three-pronged approach. You learn the techniques of golf, then you learn the mental aspects of it, and then there's the fitness and the nutrition that goes along with it. So if you really combine all three of them together, I mean, you're gonna get fit. Okay, through playing golf. So I really encourage people to consider it. Our academy, the Willie Pewit Golf Academy, we offer different services in all three of those areas right there. We have a fitness person on staff. We have a nutrition person on staff. We have someone that, if you're looking to go to college through golf, we have a program that we can get you ready for college coaches to see you and see what you're doing. I mean, it's all a process. We need to plan ahead. Like I said, we catch you in middle school, that's the best time. We can get it in high school, okay, but we just have to ramp it up and speed it up just a little bit faster. But most definitely, our academy offers these services because a lot of people just don't know, okay? Also at our academy, when you come in for a lesson, we look at your equipment. We want to make sure that the equipment is fitted for you. A lot of times people come in and get handed down clubs, and, they can't hit the clubs or something because they're really not for you, okay? We have children that come in to get clubs handed down from maybe like an old set was sitting in the garage from the grandparents or something. Kids clubs have to be that are lighter than adults clubs. Men's clubs are a little bit heavier than women's clubs. So everyone has an actual level of weight that they can handle when they're swinging for them to enjoy the club. So we make sure when you come in that we assess your club situation. But if you come in also you don't have any clubs, that is fine as well. We most definitely can assist you on where to go to get clubs, who to talk to. We can most definitely go with you to make sure that you get what is for you. Golf is personal. The grips have to be the right size. The clubs have to be the right length. People are taller, shorter, short arms, long arms, tall torso, short torso. I mean, so we just go through the whole process and make sure that everything is fitted for you, okay? And in 2020 now, that when you go purchase a set of clubs, things are customized, okay? And I know years ago it didn't used to be that way, but now the manufacturers have just learned to say, listen, we have to customize everything. I think it's maybe about 15 years ago, they actually just started making junior clubs for kids. Before we were just cutting down clubs there were adult clubs. That U.S. Kids Golf, I believe, is about 15 years old or 7. It's fairly new in the golf world. Okay, so a lot of people don't know that. So we help guide you through the whole process. It's not as difficult as you think. We break it down. We make it really, really simple for you to understand. If you are a grandparent that's looking to help your grandchildren, if you're an uncle or an aunt that maybe you are like, my niece may like this right here, contact us. We can most definitely help you through the process. We can make it simple. You can email us at DetroitGolfLessons@gmail.com. At Gmail. Or you can go onto our website and access some information there. We have some basic information on for people just to, kind of do your research, when you're looking for an instructor. At our academy, our philosophy is this right here. We really care about our students, okay? We take the time to make sure that we listen to you. We make sure that we gather up all the pertinent information that to help guide you. That is one of the things that I pride myself on, is that we take our time to learn our students. We take our time to learn our adults. And, we ask you these questions right here. What are your goals? What do you want to achieve by coming to golf lessons? Is it that you want to beat your brother? You're trying to get onto the golf team in high school? You trying to be a club pro? Or you just don't want to look silly during a corporate outing? These are different things that we ask during this process that helps us help you. So, we really pride ourselves on that, and, we look forward to working with you guys. But as far as me and golf, I love what I do. I'm very passionate about what I do, and we're always looking to bring other young people through the program, because we have some students that want to become professionals themselves. Okay, we help you with that process. We have some that would like to get on the tour. Okay, we help you with that process. We really, really are here in the Detroit area to change the game. Okay, we have students that are, say, in the age range of maybe like 8 to 11 that are number one in the state of Michigan in their age groups. Okay, we've assisted many junior golfers to go to the next level. We also offer coaching services to certain high schools. We have high schools in the Detroit area that are looking to start golf teams. Okay, we assist you with that process as well. So our academy is growing by leaps and bounds. During this COVID right now, it has just totally exploded. It's just amazing that in some industries they're losing. In some industries, they're actually just totally shut down and idle. Golf has got, that much needed shot in the arm to, we're outside, you can get some exercise, things like that. So we really, really, really are focused on, getting as many people into the game of golf as possible. Now, to the parents or the uncles or the grandparents, don't get frustrated if your grandchildren don't really latch onto it at first. But I promise you, somewhere down the line, they are going to say, you know what? My granddad helped me with this, or my uncle took the time to do this right here. Because the whole thing that I find out is that this is bigger than golf. Okay? This time that you're spending with your children or your grandparents or your uncles or your aunts or whatever. It's quality time. I mean, during what's going on right now with the COVID, you know what I'm saying? People are talking to each other more. You're checking on each other more. You're spending more time together, which those are creating lasting memories through their lifetime. I mean, all the memories that I've created on the golf course, I mean, it's just amazing what has happened, over the course of time. On the other end of it, if you're in college and you're getting ready to come out, the relationships that you're going to build through golf is going to be amazing, man. I mean, not only the golf courses that you go to are beautiful and well maintained and things like that, you know what I'm saying? You're going to build up some relationships with people and friends that are going to last a lifetime. I mean, I know of people that's been playing the golf together for over 40 years. It is truly, as far as life is concerned, it really comes together, and just has a place where you can come to actually get away from things. I mean, people have been coming to the golf course to get away from, thinking about the world issues right now or thinking about what's going on right now, to have 3 or 4 hours just to have your mind clear. Okay. We have some people that come to the golf course that just getting fresh air. They're not really concerned about how they're playing, but they're really just thinking, man, at the time, you couldn't go to the mall, can't go to the movies, going out to eat is no, well, what can I do? People are, getting that, I believe, cabin fever. I mean, the thing about the COVID is that we went through the winter time and then we went to, 2.5, 3 months of being locked in the house with limited mobility. I mean, life has things have changed so much in these last 3 months. I mean, it is actually, change. I mean, life changing. Things will never be the same, man. I mean, but you have to keep pressing. You have to keep going forward. I mean, golf allows you to have your mind just free. I mean, it's really, really a great sport. I know that I love it, but I'm just doing my best to bring as many people into the game as we possibly can, because what else are you gonna do right now? I mean, the basketball's kind of sort of starting up. Football is, I think the training is just starting up. Baseball, I mean, it's very strange right now. You don't know, can I go here? Can I go there? It's so most definitely golf is an area where you can look at and to consider. Now, another one of my goals of doing the show is that I hope that I motivate somebody. I mean, one of my quotes that that I say to myself all the time is that, if you want to jump to another level, if you want to do something different than what you're doing right now, is that focus requires isolation. So golf is just one of them sports that when you go to the driving range, you're going to practice, you can be by yourself. I mean, I don't know how many countless times it's been that I've been to the driving range to practice. Yes, I'm hitting golf balls, and I'm by myself. I'm thinking about, I get answers to other things through golf while I'm focusing. I'm going through my routines. I'm by myself. I'm isolated. I'm not speaking to anyone. I put my headphones on to make sure that I just drown out everything that's going on. And the next thing I know, I'm getting answers to situations that I've been dealing with throughout the week or the month or whatever situation may be, whether they're with the kids or the business or just dealing with a particular person. I mean, you can really, if you got to get by yourself, man, right now there's trying times right now. So I believe that what a lot of people need to do is that shut down the clutter. Okay, I know personally myself in the morning time, because of where I work at, I spend a lot of time by myself. Okay, so at that time of the morning, I have a great job. I'm outside. I see the sunrise. I mean, there are a lot of beautiful things going on, so I see the animals. And so I'm out in the morning, and that's my time where I focus. I'm isolated. Okay. Yes, I may get a phone call from my boss to say, can you go do this and do that? But mainly, I'm by myself. And when you're by yourself and you get quiet, shut the music off. I mean, literally, I know people listen to all different types of music, but sometimes you just have to hear quiet. Okay? You don't always need to be listening to something when you're in the car. You don't always need to, sometimes you just need straight quietness, peacefulness to get answers and solutions to problems that are going on in life. And that's another thing about golf is that you can go play by yourself. Okay? You don't need to play with somebody, but playing with somebody, yeah, you can, to make it a little competition and fun. But if you're really looking to go to another level, because that's what we're talking about right now, to go to another level in your life, rather it's in a relationship, rather it's in business, rather it's in dealing with your children, rather it's dealing with a relationship, whatever it might be, the one thing that I know for sure, for you to focus, you have to get by yourself. Okay? Some people aren't going to understand it. Some people are going to say, why is he always over here? Or if you're at work, why is he always sitting over there by himself? He's a loner. No, he's not. No, she's not. They want to spend that time, even though when I work, sometimes I have my headphones on. I don't even be listening to anything. I just don't want to be bothered. Okay? So I put my headphones on. I hear all the conversations, but I put them on and people don't bother me. But that's one thing I'm going to say with this episode right here is that get by yourself, man. God speaks to you all the time. Okay? You just need to tune in and get that frequency where you hear from him all the time. Now, I know that there are some people that look at this podcast that are non-believers, okay? So I'm going to say this right here. That feeling that you have inside your stomach, like, don't go over there or stop at this light or yes, that's who's talking to you. Okay, I'm going to just be real with you. That is who is speaking to you. And if you just spend a little bit more time, focus, isolation. Okay? Those are the two words that I'm going to say to you. You want to know why people go to another level in their industry is because they get focused. They get by themselves. Okay? You can do the exact same thing too. Okay? There are lots of things that can be brought, that will come to you by doing that. Now, am I saying every time you're going to hear something every time that you do that? No. But I tell you what, you are setting the stage. Okay? You're setting the atmosphere. You're setting everything up to where when you get that information, your mind is clear, you're focused. Listen, start eating better. How about that? Stop going to stop and get fast food and things like that. And I know it's hard. I struggle with it myself. But at the same time, there are moments where your body will tell you, hey, listen, man, you need some fruit. You need to drink more water. Your body will tell you this if you just listen. But the only way that's going to happen is Focus requires isolation. Your body's talking to you all the time. Okay? Get you, especially in golf, get you a mentor. I mentor many juniors, many adults that are doing things. I mean, I work with millionaires. Okay? Golf will bring all different types of people into your life, okay? I work with millionaires. Okay? And yes, these guys and ladies have lots of money. They sometimes are alone. And they come to golf lessons to talk to somebody and get things out. You know what I'm saying? So I just know for a fact that I have helped many people through many situations that I know of and then I don't know of. Just by talking to them and just giving them solid guidance, and especially my junior golfers. My junior golfers, I make sure that if they have any questions or issues or problems, that they know that they can come to me. You know, sometimes you don't want to go to your parents. Sometimes you just want to talk to somebody that you trust. So we help in that process. You know, we don't infringe on anybody's, anyone in their family. But if they happen to talk to us, we will most definitely relay that information to their parents at some point in time. But we most definitely mentor our junior students, well, even our college students. I mean, you know, we most definitely mentor them and, you know, let them know that we really care about the direction you're going. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that comes up a lot too, you know, college is not for everybody. Okay, there are many different ways or roads that you can get to. Like people want to be entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't have to go to college. You could take a few business classes. You can take some things online. You can do things that are the non-traditional way of getting to where you want to go. Okay, so I most definitely encourage entrepreneurial, that spirit to want to get out and do it. You may not be built to go to school all the time. To go to college. But that doesn't stop you from the internet. That doesn't stop you from researching things out. That is one of the ways that I personally got my breakthrough in the golf industry is because of social media. Okay? Social media changed the game in the golf world because they're very traditional. They're very, you have to earn your way through the ranks. Well, I'm not saying that I didn't earn my way. I had to study hard. I had to work hard. But at the same time, social media will put you out there. If you use it properly, will put you out there as an instructor to for your business and to get students to come in. It's been a grind. Okay, my story from where I started to where I am right now, man, it's been a grind. Okay, and we're still grinding to get bigger and bigger and better. Okay, so if you are a person that's looking to want to teach, okay, you can contact us. We can most definitely help you and get you on your way. If you just need a little guidance, I was posed this question about 10 years ago when I formed my company. About 10 years ago, someone asked me this question. They said, well, you're not a member of this organization. You're not a member of that organization. So if Tiger Woods were to come up to you or somehow your paths cross, how are you qualified to teach him? My response immediately before I can even think about it is that God qualified me. Okay? I may not have all the pedigrees of what you're looking for, but I was encouraged to step out on the cliff and take that dive. So I told them, I said, the Holy Spirit will give me what I need to speak to him at that time. Well, right after I said that happens all the time. Okay? I may look at someone's golf swing and say, man, I kind of really don't see it. And then all of a sudden, I'll see what the problem is. Do I have all the answers? No, I don't. Actually, no one has all the answers. But if you humble yourself just long enough to hear what the answer is, which again, that's going back to focus requires isolation. Okay? I stay focused, I stay humble, and I listen. Okay? So, I just want to just put that out to somebody. I just feel that someone just needs to hear that. That's going to take you to the next level. That's going to push you and say, you know what, maybe, if anything, I want you to try it. Just simply try it. Okay? Don't knock it until you try it. Okay? If you come to me for lessons and I ask you to do something and it doesn't seem like it's going to work at first, we keep pushing it because of my experience, and I've seen some certain things. I know it's going to work. But some people give up. Okay? I don't want you to give up. I want you to keep pushing. I want you to keep inspiring, no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? You may not like golf, and that's cool too. Why don't you help someone that does? If you see a child that has no one in their life that can assist them on equipment or lessons or something like that, I have many of people that donate money to sponsor other kids. Okay, you don't have to necessarily like the golf, but your heart was set to help someone else reach their goals. And that's one of the satisfying things about me as an instructor, is that when someone comes to me one way and they leave a totally different way, that is really satisfying to me as an instructor. So I encourage you to either help somebody, get them, kind of help them on the guide on their way if you don't know, financially help them. You know what I'm saying? So there are different things that, the parents, the grandparents, the aunts, the uncles, it might even be a neighbor. So I think that today we have covered a bunch of things. You've got a little bit of insight of me as a person, about our academy and about some different things like that. We will be on Mondays at 4 o'clock to share information. We'll have guests on the show. We're gonna, in all different industries, that how golf just crosses over. I mean, it's just everywhere, man. I mean, it's truly amazing that where golf would take you. We most definitely are happy and excited to be on the network. We appreciate the management here. We appreciate the fact that we're about to go to another level, okay? So what we're going to do is that we're going to go ahead and, bring the show to a close. We're going to, bring things down. But if you have any questions, if you have any, to get some type of information about the academy, you can most definitely go to DetroitGolfLessons.com. If you want to send us an email, you can send us an email at DetroitLessons@gmail.com. We'll be glad to respond to you guys to get the information that you're looking for. I think we've covered a lot of information, and we will most definitely see you guys next week. We'll see you guys next week at 4 p.m. here, right on the network, and we're really looking forward to bringing you some really good information through golf and the different relationships that we've created over the years. So I just want to thank everyone for tuning in right now, and we will see you next week.
You are listening to worship.radio.faith, or follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Worship Radio INT. This is the future.